Becky Hammon, welcome to NBA Today, WNBA champion. I mean, I was just watching you watch that video. Do you have the Kelsey Plum in your repertoire? Do you have the bark?
Oh, man. She's a dog for sure. She's a dog. Man, we Las Vegas came out. I couldn't believe the crowd. I was blown away.
It was really incredible just to watch it. I just need to get this out of the way. I know A'ja Wilson said that everyone was required to take 4 shots, whether it was juice for children or something a little bit stronger. Did you meet the minimum requirement?
I had a couple drinks. I can't say I did shots, but I had a couple drinks. But this team, I mean, they play hard. They just go hard. Whatever they're doing, they go hard. And so when it was a party, it turned into a huge party.
It certainly turned into a huge party. I don't get FOMO very often. In fact, usually I have POMO, proud of missing out. I had FOMO watching that on television. I do want to go back, though, Becky, back to 2 days before the party, the game between the Aces and the Sun, WNBA Finals. When the clock hit zeros in that game, how did it make you feel?
Oh, man, that's really hard to articulate. It's I took like a double take, like, did this just happen? And it's been, everybody's kind of been on their own journey. I think even just the individuals, player-wise, this franchise, myself. And so for that buzzer, and you never feel good as a coach. You never feel safe or like secure until that final buzzer goes off. And so then when it finally did, it was a mix of exhilaration, excitement, relief, happy. I mean, just a range of emotions. Like I said, I'm pretty good with words, but I can't even articulate it.
Absolutely. Speaking of good with words, many people on our show are very good with words, and they came on this show. They said on the broadcast that Chelsea Gray had arguably the best postseason run in WNBA history, but you had an up and close and personal view of that. What was your assessment?
She was on another planet. That's my assessment. I mean, she was not human during some of those stretches. The degree of difficulty, it's one thing to make shots, but the degree of difficulty, the heavy contest, the shots that she was making, they were crazy. They were crazy. And, I tried to get out of the way. I tried to get the rest of the girls out of the way and just let her go to work most of the time.
And she went to work. I think there was an ERK, went to work.
Win.
Becky, you've been doubted throughout your entire career in basketball, called too small to play D1. You were an All-American, undrafted by the WNBA. You made 6 All-Star teams, not ready to be a head coach, and then you lead the Aces to the first title in your first season at the helm. What is it about you that makes it so that you can so consistently prove people wrong?
Oh, man. Like I said before, I don't know if it's about proving people wrong rather than, proving myself right. I go where the opportunity presents itself, where I'm wanted. The Aces made it very clear they wanted me to be their head coach. And I saw us with Mark and Nikki, I just saw them building something special. And I thought talent-wise, coaching, whatever, you got to have players. And I have players. You don't win anything if you don't have great players. So we could start there. But it was something that I felt like I could provide the missing pieces, so to speak. One of my buddies put it as, just because you got ingredients doesn't mean you can cook. And so I thought I had the right ingredients to be able to win with this team and win a championship.
You certainly had the right ingredients, and now we get to see the hardware behind you at this point. Before I let you go, Becky, you were a finalist for the Blazers job in the NBA. It ultimately went to Chauncey Billups. You now are a WNBA champion. The next time the phone rings and an NBA team says, hey, Becky Hammon, we want you to be our head coach, what's the answer to that?
Well, I like where I'm at right now. The Aces have been good to me. I feel like we're just getting started. Of course, I feel like I never say never. I came and visited this team, last summer and worked with Plum on some of her finishing, and it never crossed my mind, not even for 1 second, to come back and coach. And then, 5 months later, I'm making a decision to leave the NBA and come back to the W. And honest to goodness, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. All things happen for a reason. At the end, good or bad, there's purpose in everything, and it's about walking the journey that's in front of you. And I just try to walk whatever path I am on to the best of my ability, and be thankful and enjoy the journey with the people that I'm on it with.
Well, and that journey, at least for now, it culminated in a championship. And before, we were watching you set up this shot, and it was important to have that net in the background. Why?
I mean, Jiggy set that up. I don't know. It just adds another element. I haven't seen the trophy actually since the parade, so it's nice to have it sitting here on my desk. It's, for me, it's been 24 years in a professional arena, either in the WNBA or in the NBA. So it's been a long time coming, so I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it.
Maybe take it for a little drive, take it out to coffee, take it for a drink. You don't have to give it back right away. Maybe you can have it for a little bit.
Yeah, I got a nice little convertible thing. I could just put her out top and just hold it up. And Vegas has been awesome. I mean, going through store, everybody's so excited, so lit. This place was ready to go on, start on fire the other day. So we're happy to be Las Vegas's basketball team.
And we were happy to watch you this season. Becky, thank you so much for spending some time with us here on NBA Today.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.